First of all, we want to thank Stu Rochelle for serving our nation during the Vietnam War. He stars in a feature film called Vietnam Through My Lens. He was a combat photographer.
Some time back, a good friend asked how Vietnam had changed me. I looked him in the eye but didn't have a good answer. I suppose I hadn't thought about it very deeply.
The United States is becoming more fully involved with each passing day. American combat troops join with South Vietnamese and Australian forces in a search and destroy offensive against a red base in Zone D. This is the jungle area, 25 to 50 miles northeast of Saigon, which is the main staging base for terror raids against the capital.
Stu, welcome.
Nice to be with you.
All right, first of all, how did you get to Vietnam?
I was drafted, spent some time in Georgia, volunteered to go over to Vietnam, and they agreed.
And were you a photographer already?
No, I was a clerk. And when I got over there, I was still a clerk, and I felt that that wasn't going to do it. I needed to be in something more active, I felt. And I made my way into a unit called the Public Information Office. And there I wrote stories and took pictures with the 1st Infantry Division and went out on operations with them.
How did this change you? Soldiers speak often about the dampness they felt in the jungles 24/7. How did it change you?
I came back. Over time, you start to sense these things. I wasn't damaged emotionally over there, to my knowledge, but people think I was damaged long before that. but I came to feel a camaraderie as time went on, a closeness with veterans as the years went by, and an interest in sharing time with them, again, more as years went by. I came to feel much more appreciative of the country and what we have here, despite all the current troubles. What we have here is just far beyond what so many others have, and the reason why so many try to get into this country. So that was it.
So as we have a trailer of this film, tell me about those who tunneled below the ground when you were in Vietnam.
God. Oh, those guys were incredible. And as you can see from some of the shots that appear in the promo video, these guys had enormous courage, and they're going into holes, tiny little holes, sometimes no room to turn around, and they go in there with only a flashlight and a pistol, not knowing what's up ahead. I tremendous courage. I just got goosebumps thinking about what they did.
How did this film come about?
I wrote a show, Vietnam Through My Lens, a series of about 26 scenes, stories that showing the impact upon not only my presence in Vietnam, but the impact upon Vietnam upon me as things I learned as days and months went by. And finally, a year or 2 or 3 went by, and people were saying, write something, write this down. I tell them stories. And I said, no one's going to want to hear from me, and I don't want a vanity piece. And this one particular fellow persisted over a 3-year period at the same Christmas party, 3 years in a row. Finally, I said, I'll give it a shot. I'll write. Wrote something in 2014, got myself a wonderful director, Linda Nelson, and we worked together. And eventually put the show came together, had a reading in the summer of 2014, and then premiered the piece in New York City in the fall of 2014, and have toured since then in 9 states.
Well, Stu, I hope the film gets out there, because if the trailer's anything like the film, it's very, very good. And we thank you.
I'm glad you liked it.
And we thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.